You cannot have faith and doubt. You have to pick one. Everything clicked. Lean on whoever it is that you pray to. When's the last time you prayed? Tell the truth. I picked the wrong side. And just like that, here we are, back again. Hi, my name is Sarah, aka Sunflower, and if you are watching, this is Sunflower Speaks, and if you are listening, this is Sunflower Speaks More, which is my podcast. My podcast was originally a continuation of my YouTube channel, so welcome or welcome back. I love to talk about spirituality, self-development, and real raw topics. My main goal is to talk about things that are applicable to our human experience. This is so crazy. I know some of you might only be listening, but if you are watching, this is really, really cool because I haven't recorded a video in like 2 or 3 years. I think it's been 3 years, but I'm so excited. Honestly, I think this is well overdue, but right on time at the same time. So thank you so much for being here, whether you are watching or just listening. Now I gotta do the YouTuber thing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can be a part of my garden. Now, as you can see by the title, today we are going to talk about faith. So let's get into it. I wanted to talk about faith because I feel like that's very relevant right now. I feel like faith is at an all-time low, just in general, as a collective. But I've wanted to talk about faith for the past month. I've just been procrastinating on recording. Now, for those who don't know, faith is basically believing without seeing. Now, if you want to get technical, we can get technical. I will look up the definition of faith for you. Let's see what good old Google says. Faith can be defined as complete trust or confidence in someone or something. Now, that's the perfect definition because it goes right along with what I said. Now, faith is extremely important to our success because the way life is set up, things are not always going to be pretty. Things are not always going to be easy. So having faith can literally keep you sane and help you to remember that whatever it is that you're going through or whatever it is that you're waiting for, it will be worth the struggle that you're going through before it happens. Now, having faith is super important, but also what you have faith in is extremely important because faith is strong. So you could have faith in the wrong thing and it could set you down the wrong path. So today, I didn't only want to talk about faith. I wanted to talk about what it's important to have faith in. First and foremost, you got to have faith in yourself. You have to have unwavering faith in yourself and in your capabilities. There are people out there that will literally tell you that you cannot do anything. There are people out there that will project their insecurities and their incompetencies onto you. And some people are good enough to convince you that it's true. So having that unwavering faith in yourself, instilling that confidence in yourself and that trust in yourself and your capabilities, that can take you so far. And it's easier said than done. It's not always easy to have faith in yourself, but it's a muscle that you build. Also, having faith in whoever it is that you pray to is extremely important. You have to have faith, whether that is God, Jesus Christ, the universe, Allah, whoever it is that you pray to. You must have unwavering faith in that entity. And that is not always easy because things are not always easy. You already know, I'm gonna use myself as an example. Right now, I feel okay. A couple months ago, I was losing my marbles. I was losing it. I had completely lost faith. I had lost my way. There were battles that I would talk about and battles that I wouldn't talk about. I was very much focused on what things looked like right now, the struggle right now, my feelings right now, the inconveniences right now. And that is pretty much the opposite of faith. Now, before I continue my story, let me say this. You cannot have faith and doubt. You have to pick one. You have to pick a side. In the absence of doubt, there is faith. In the absence of faith, there is doubt. They do not coexist. They cannot coexist. So you better pick a side and you better pick the right side. So anyway, I picked the wrong side. Long story short, I was going crazy. I picked the wrong side. I was doubtful I was skeptical. I was losing it. I thought that it would never get better. I thought things would never start to pick up. There was crying and screaming, and there was a lot going on. But I tell you what there wasn't a lot of. There wasn't a lot of prayer. There wasn't a lot of stillness. There were not a lot of practices of faith or practices of things that could strengthen my faith. And so in the midst of all of that chaos, faith was down the street and around the corner, nowhere to be found. And that is why I wallowed in my feelings for such a long time. I mean, consistently, every single day. And it's funny, I was just talking to my friend, shout out to you, Tigis, if you're watching this. I was just talking to my friend about how I literally looked in the mirror one day and I said, wow, you are making yourself miserable. The universe must be disappointed in you right now, because where is the faith? It's almost disrespectful. Like, things are only going well when you're getting your way. But that commitment to the faith, even when things don't look so good, that is what will carry you through. And that is what will sometimes keep you swimming. So when I looked in the mirror and I made that comment to myself, everything clicked. I said, oh, this is when faith is the most important. I mean, of course you can have faith when you got that new job. Of course you can have faith when you're gaining a whole bunch of followers. Of course you can have faith when you're losing weight. Of course you can have faith when you're healthy. But when there's chaos, when there's uncertainty, when you don't feel your best, when things are not going according to plan, that is where faith comes in. And it's tough. I am not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's automatic for us. Actually, the way we operate is the opposite. So I like to think of faith as a practice. It is so important to have faith and to keep your faith no matter what. I mean, that's the point of faith. I think having faith when things are perfect, or at least when things are going really well, there's kind of no space for faith. Well, there's always space for faith, but there's no reason, because faith is believing without seeing, but you don't need to believe without seeing if you're seeing what you want to see. So when you're not seeing what you want to see, that's when faith needs to come in, because you have to believe that you will see what you want to see. You have to believe that outside of the chaos, outside of the sickness or the uncertainty, outside of the state of lack, there is a state of abundance waiting for you. And faith can take you far. Now, what I'm going to say, I feel like it can resonate with religion, but this is more on the spiritual side. Everything is energy. Everything operates on frequencies. I'm not sure if you study manifestation or if you're aware of manifestation, but it all depends on frequency. Maybe I'll do another episode just about manifestation, because it is so powerful to feel like you already have what it is that you want. Faith. It's so important to act as if you already have what it is that you're praying for. Faith. Faith plays such a huge part in manifestation, and I genuinely don't hear people talk about it that much. If you want something, you cannot operate in a frequency of lack. You have to operate as if. And I say this all the time, the universe is always trying to prove you right, no matter what. The universe doesn't know good or bad. The universe goes off of frequencies. So if you have faith in something particular and you sit down, you make space, and you act as if, or not even act, if you feel as if things are happening for you and working out the way that you want them to, the universe will respond to that and try to prove you right, as it does with anything that you think or anything that you pay attention to. And so faith comes in, because if you believe it before you see it, the universe will expand on that and it will allow you to actually start to see it. I hope I'm not losing you. I hope this is making sense. I need you to shift your perspective and have that faith, that unwavering faith that can get you to where you need to be. I'm talking to you and I'm talking to me. Faith can take you so far, and it's very important to have faith in the fact that things are working out for you. Things are always working in your favor. I don't know if you know that. Things are always working in your favor. The tears, the pain, the grief, the uncertainty, the feeling of being lost How will you find yourself if you're never lost? You need that. But in the midst of all of these feelings and all of these experiences, faith has to be present. So here's what I want you to do. Next time you feel yourself doubting something, doubting that you deserve more, doubting that you'll get more, doubting that you'll reach that goal, doubting that you'll land your dream job, doubting that you'll get to your best self, I want you to sit and I want you to remember, okay, this is where faith comes in. Let me tell you, again, I'm talking to you and I'm talking to me. Having faith is not easy, but it is so worth it. It can differentiate you from being miserable and being hopeful. I don't know about you, but I would rather be hopeful than miserable. It's so important to have faith. You can literally move mountains with faith. Look it up. Whatever it is that you're envisioning, whether it's a goal, whether it's a state of mind, whether it's a feeling of peace and safety and security, whether it's a triumph of gaining something, or even letting something go, you have to have faith that it will actually happen. Doubt is more powerful than you think. Having doubt is chasing something away. Trust me. Whether you believe it or not, the universe expands whatever you think. So if you doubt that something will happen for you, the universe will say, oh, okay, you must not want this. Cool. I don't make the rules. This is the truth. But if you have faith that something will happen for you, the universe will say, oh, okay, awesome. So this is your truth. Bet. Let me show you more of this. Let me throw this your way. It sounds crazy, but this is the truth. So again, next time you feel yourself having those doubts or even that negative thinking, next time you think that you don't deserve something and you're having skepticism, or next time you feel like the good will never come to you, that you'll never overcome whatever it is that you're going through, you have the choice, the time, and the space to shift your thinking in that moment and choose faith. I want you to say, I have faith that this will work out for me. I have faith that things are constantly working in my favor, whether it seems like it or not. I have faith that I deserve good things. I have faith that I will be granted good things. You can't just say it, you have to feel it. Feel that faith. That's your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. Fun is your birthright. Having whatever you want is your birthright. I don't know if y'all know that. So keep your faith in front. Whatever it is that you're going through, I don't know what it is or whatever it could be. I don't know what it is that you want. I don't know what it is that you feel like you're missing. But I'll tell you what's standing in between you and that. You. It's you. No shade. I'm talking to myself as well. So I challenge you, as I always do, to choose faith. Lean on whoever it is that you pray to. When's the last time you prayed? Tell the truth. It's been a minute, huh? Whoever it is that you pray to misses you. You should actually check in. Let them know that your faith still remains. Let them know that you trust them. Look in the mirror. Let yourself know that you trust you and walk in faith. Faith always looks better than doubt. You got this. I promise. All right, so I want to leave you all with 2 quotes. The first quote is, of course, be the change you want to see. And the second quote is, you are the greatest project that you will ever work on. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for listening and or watching. Please expect my next episode soon. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I will talk to y'all in my next episode or video. All right, y'all. Peace.